Hey, it's your boy Crypto Expat Life, back with another video. In this video, we're going to talk about the new Stride airdrop, which was basically announced today. So this video is time sensitive. The earlier you stake your tier, basically the earlier you're going to be able to withdraw, and the more yield you're going to get, and the more Stride tokens, the bonus. Okay, so I'll explain all this in a second. So let's roll that intro and let's get into the video. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. In previous videos, I did staking with Milky Way, which is basically we're doing the same thing, but we're not going to do Milky Way. We're going to do with Stride. So Stride, they're basically a liquid staking protocol. You can earn yield, and this is on the Cosmos ecosystem. So essentially the same thing, and there's kind of like this battle going on, but to win supremacy of this liquid staking, and but Stride is the most volume over the different chains, and they've just announced this new airdrop, which we'll talk about. Basically, all you need to do is just come over here to their interface, which you can find up here. Stake now, and then just come along and then stake your tier. But before we do that, this is the token that you need to buy. Okay, Celestia. All right, and Celestia's been on a tear. So you can see. Look at this. It's tons and tons of people are talking about this modular blockchain because of what it can do. So there's tons of videos on this, and the reason why people are buying this up like crazy is because they're doing tons of airdrops this year in 2024 with all these new protocols and dApps launching on Cosmos, and they're basically giving away free airdrops to people that stake tier. That's why this is ascending, because everyone's buying this. They want to get these free airdrops plus get the yield as well. So you need to buy some Celestia on some exchange, or you can exchange it for whatever you've got at the moment. But I just bought this on a SEX on Binance and just sent it to my Kepler wallet, which I've done videos on this as well. It's just like MetaMask, and just come along here, type in Celestia on the left to find your the deposit address, your wallet, and go deposit, and then deposit it to this. There's no memo needed if you're withdrawing from Binance. It's just a straight address. So once you get your Celestia in here, you can see here, let's just refresh this. I've got 6.8, so I'm going to stake some Celestia now on Stride. So I'll put all the links below. All right, you just come to their website and click on stake now. It's pretty simple, right? But I want to explain why this is time sensitive, because what they're dropping is 5 million SDR. So let's go have a look at the price of SDR, which is Stride. It's $3.89, and they're giving away 5 million of these babies. So let's go here and scroll down. I've already inserted it. 5 million is basically $19.4 million. That's what they're giving away at the current price. Now it's ballooned again. It's gone up a little bit. So you're going to get this token straight up, right? There's no points. It's just stake tier, right? And then you're going to get this. Now, this is how it's going to work. There's going to be 2x bonus for people that stake within the first 60 days. So the earlier you stake this, the better. Now, there's a 6-month withdrawal. To be eligible in the first few days, stake tier in the Stride blockchain, which is basically on their website, through their website. And then it goes on. The actual airdrop will go over 150 days, and there's going to be no points or anything. You don't accumulate points and all this sort of stuff. It's just 5 million tokens broken up by 150 days, right? And obviously, when you stake your tier, you're going to get like a percentage, right? And then That every day they evaluate that, and you're going to get X amount of tokens, right? As per your allocation, right? Your percentage. That's basically how it goes. Just know that if you're watching this video on the literally the same day I upload it, you need to stake it on their website, okay? But then afterwards, you can stake it. If you're watching this after the 5th of February, then you can stake it on Osmosis. You can stake it on these Osmosis DEX, Neutron, and their DEX Astroport. So the reason why they got this is because these other ones like Astroport, they probably have an airdrop, and you can kind of do 2-for-1 deal. But this is the allocation schedule. So the first 60 days is 3 million, right? That's 50,000 stride per day. 50,000 per day. That's a lot. And then phase 2 is after 60 days, so after 2 months to the remaining 3 months, they're gonna have 2 million. So the sooner you get into this, the better, because they basically said that they've front end loaded this, and they're gonna give them basically 3/5 of the airdrop away in the first 60 days if you stake. Just 50 days stakers, right? So this is their example, because there's a snapshot every day. Let's consider this example. If you hold 100 S tier, which is basically 100 tier staked, through one day, there's a total of 40,000 S tier stake tier. That means 40,000, and you had 100, right? That means you hold 0.25% in the first 60 days. There is 50,000 allocated per day. So your allocation, now this is, there's not going to be like this over in the first 60 days, because every day is going to fluctuate, because there's going to be more people bringing in, there's only the pool is only so big. So the more people that stake this stuff, the less allocation you're going to get, right? That's why people are dumping in big money on this, because they're going to get a bigger allocation. There is 50,000 stake per day. So you're, say on day one, now assume this is the example that there's 50,000 tier stake, 40,000 tier staked. You'll get 0.025. Your allocation would be 125 stride in the first day, right? So that's why the sooner you get in, the better the stride. So that example is saying that your 125 tokens you'd get, which is $487, right? So that's kind of so every day there's a snapshot of 50,000 in the first 60 days. All right, that's all you need to know. And the more people that come in and stake, the pie gets smaller, right? Your slice gets smaller. So just know that. Also, your 180 days, everyone that comes in has 180 days from the point that they stake, right? So here it says the STR airdrop becomes claimable after 150 days after allocation. So just say I stake today, I can take my liquid ST tokens that they're going to give me, right, after 150 days after I stake it. So if I put all my money in on the first day, then 180 days from that point, I can pull out the liquid STR tokens and cash them out. Now let's say Johnny comes along a week later and he puts in his amount. Well, he's going to have to wait 150 days from the day that he staked. So that's what I'm saying. The sooner you stake, the sooner you're going to be able to take your STR tokens and sell them, because obviously people are going to be staking. The people are going to be selling these things and the price could go down. But you know, look, this is, you know, this market cap of this is 346 million, right? And the price of Stride, it's not going to be $3.88 in 6 months' time. I can tell you that. It's going to be way more. So, you know, just know that the sooner you get in, the better. And also know that, you know, you're also going to get the interest, all right, from the tier. So not only are you going to get the tier interest here, see it says here, APY of 14.3%, right? You're also going to get the airdrop of the Stride tokens. So you're getting like a 2-for-1 deal, right? So let's just go and put in 5 tier. Now, also just remember that you have to have some Atom, all right, to do the gas in your wallet. So liquid stake, click on continue. Just make sure you've got enough gas on Osmo. Basically, that's where it's going to pull the gas from. There we go, exit. Let's see now, I should have, yeah, 5.58, and now I'm going to be eligible for this airdrop. As you can see here, people have already staked several thousand. Like the leading wallet's got about 20,000 in it, so that's kind of like the leaderboard. And don't forget as well too, right, it'll just show up on the bottom here, every day there's a snapshot. Okay, so it just depends on how big the pool of the day is, and then how big your allocation is, right? So hopefully you know, you can see all this here and understand kind of like what's going on. I'll put all the docs, I'll put this form here so you guys can read this, kind of like what they're saying. But yeah, just to sum it up, basically what they're saying is if you stake your Celestia with them, if you do it before the 5th of February, just do it on their website, which is what I've just done here. If you stake it afterwards, then you can do it on Osmos Neutron. All right, this is it here, after, starting from the 5th. And just know that there's like 2 phases. The first 60 days is going to be most profitable, which is like 3 million Stride. And then the second phase is like after 61 to 50 days. And lastly, just know that there's like a it's broken down to a daily snapshot, right? And they just look at all the deposits, and and then they just allocate, like you figure out what your allocation is, and obviously the more people that stake that day, the smaller your allocation. All right, the less people stake that day, the bigger your allocation. And then this happens for 150 days. Then after 180 days, then you can unstake when you staked. So, like I said before, if Johnny stakes a week from now, he's gonna have to wait 180 days to get his Stride tokens. All right, so that's basically it. Hope this helps. If you're interested in this, I would do this immediately, because then you're basically gonna be able to withdraw sooner, and also you'll get the you're coming in with this 100 early phase, which is 2x bonus. All right, guys, I'll put all the links below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.